Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session for AWS Devops. Today is the first session for AWS Devops training. First of all, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my introduction. After my introduction, if you have any question related to training, related to career, related to course content, any doubt if you have, you can please raise your hand and ask your question. And before giving off my introduction, I'm going to share some details in the chat box which is required for you guys. First of all, I'm going to share a WhatsApp group link in the chat box for AWS Batch 182. If you're not there in our WhatsApp group of AWS Batch 182, you can join the group by using the link which is shared in the chat box. Second thing, I'm going to share the course content link. So if you haven't seen the course content till now, you can check by using the link which is mentioned in the chat box. And then I'm going to share my team contact details. So if you have any doubt related to training or anything, if you want to ask, you can call them or email them also, or you can WhatsApp them also. And the last and the final thing, I'm going to share my email ID also with you guys. So while practicing, if you have any doubt, if you're stuck anywhere, you are not able to do practice, if you have any doubts, you can email me anytime. And make sure whenever you're going to email me, you're going to just mention your batch number, and this particular batch number is 182. So with the help of this, I can easily identify you are from which particular batch, and based on the knowledge which I have transferred to you, I'm going to reply. Now, I'm going to give the introduction about myself. Myself, Ankit Narula. I have total 11 years of experience in IT industry. Out of this, in first 3 years, I worked in Oracle apps as a techno-functional consultant, where we are writing some SQL queries, PL/SQL queries, modifying forms, generating reports as per our client requirement. And then from last 8 years, I'm working on topmost 2 cloud platform which we have it in market is AWS and Azure. I'm working on these 2 cloud platforms from last 8 years. And currently till now, I'm in the training industry from more than 10 years. So I'm giving training from more than 10 years. And currently I'm giving the training for AWS Associate, cost 1770 INR. And I'm giving AWS Devops training also, which costs 5900 INR. I'm giving training for Azure Admin also. And I'm giving training for Azure Devops also. So till that time with Logical Apps, I'm providing these 4 trainings. And more than 10 years of experience I have in the training industry. So this is about me. Now, if you have any question related to training, related to your career, related to course content, anything if you have, you can please raise your hand. Yes, Santosh. Yes, Santosh Kumar, you can ask your question.
I am from pure telecom background, so it will be helpful for telecom employees.
Santosh, you said that you are from telecom background, which whenever you're going for apply for jobs, they will consider you as a fresher because your previous experience is different and this experience is different. So they will not consider your previous experience. They will consider you as a fresher.
Okay. And after the training, you will provide the certificate or not?
Yes, we are going to provide course completion certificate. And what are the things you will get with course completion certificate? Let me just a minute show you those things also. These are the things you will get from our side with course completion certificate. On daily basis, you will get live training, recordings, training PPTs, which I'm going to use for this particular training. And I'm going to share some self-learning Linux commands also. Few of the basic Linux commands I'm going to teach you. If you're interested to more learn about Linux command, you can learn from your side also. And these are things which you will get from my side at the end of the training. AWS DevOps document, sample resumes, interview question, dump, self-learning, YAML document, quiz, and self-learning AWS DevOps project. Okay, and
Okay,
course completion
so
certificate
you will
also.
provide the post completion certificate, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay,
Okay. Any more
okay.
questions, Santosh?
No, no, thank you.
Yes, Prakash.
Yeah, hi Ankit, good morning.
Good morning, Prakash.
Yeah, I studied AWS admin last session, 142 session.
142.
So, yeah.
Just on Tuesday, which we have completed.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
We
you're
completed
from
it.
that
Hope
particular
you
batch. I
remember
remember your
me.
voice.
Yes. Actually, I'm from Oracle Database Administration. So I just learned about AWS Architect, AWS Associate also. So I don't know about development part. So
No, we are not going to do anything development here, Prakash. DevOps is not for development.
okay.
Development is done by the developers. We are just running a process here by using CI/CD pipeline, and we work on Docker, Kubernetes. Development is done by the developers.
Yeah,
Okay.
but DevOps means it's related. It's combined with the development and
Yes, it is coming with that one also, but the development is done by the developers. We are working with developers, but the actual development part is done by the developers. We are not going to write any codings for development. In DevOps, don't think that we are going to write any coding.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
So don't worry, we are not going to write any coding for that. Okay, coding is done by the developer. That's completely their part of the job.
Okay, then what are all the things we need to do in the AWS DevOps part?
That's what we are going to learn in this training, Prakash.
Okay.
Okay. Any more questions, Prakash?
I just want to know some basic idea of DevOps.
Basic idea means that we are going to run pipelines here. That is called as CI/CD pipeline, where that automation of the process we are going to do that whenever developer is going to add their code, or whenever they update that code, system will automatically update those things in our application. Like whenever I want to update my website, what developer going to do? They are changing the updations, means what are the coding, or might be they need to change the image, or they need to change a text. So developer is going to do those things, and the process which we are going to create with that particular process, system is automatically going to update the application. And the process which we are the process that is our part of the job. That's a DevOps person part of the job to create that process.
Okay. Actually, in real time, based on the requirement, customer requirement, developer will develop the code
Yes.
and it will comes to the testing part. Then after testing completion, they will apply, they will compile and put it into the live environment for the user.
Those things are the compiling which you're talking about in DevOps. It is called as artifact.
Okay.
It is called as artifact.
So here we won't create any, we won't develop any code, right? So
we are not going to write any code. That's not our part of the job. So don't worry about that. We are going to write some codes. No.
Okay, that is my questions. Okay. Because I don't know the details about developing part. So
don't worry about that. We are not going to write.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Silent, you can unmute. Yes, Silent, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. You are on mute. Atul Kale, you can unmute. Atul, you have already unmuted yourself. You can ask your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Atul.
Yeah. My question is, like, are there any prerequisites for this course?
Basic Linux is required, and that is also a part of our training.
Okay.
Okay. If you might be
And
see the course content, in our course
Mhm.
content, we have mentioned that we are going to learn some basic Linux commands. That is why in more depth, if you want to learn Linux command, I am sharing a link also with you guys, so you can learn from there also.
okay. And any AWS cloud knowledge is required?
Whatever is required, we are going to learn in this training. But other
Okay.
basics are required. Not much in
Okay.
depth we are going with AWS services. Whatever is required for DevOps one, only those one we are doing.
Okay.
Okay, like we just need some basic knowledge of EC2 machine. That's what we are going to cover. And the one which is required for AWS services, those also we are going to cover.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Gosia Babu, you can unmute. Banu, sorry.
Hello, hi.
Yes.
I am new to this AWS,
Mhm.
and I want to restart my career. I'm having a 10 years of gap.
Okay, you have
I
a
was
10
into
years
a
of,
mainframe before.
okay.
Now I want to shift into AWS. Is it a good thing like AWS Devops or how it is?
Now, if I tell about the cloud platform is having more jobs in the market rather than any other technology for talk about.
Okay.
Okay. And if you're coming to DevOps, and DevOps is the one which is very fast growing technology because every client is moving to DevOps. The reason why they are moving, because with the help of that, they can easily provide the new features to their customer. That's one of the biggest advantage of DevOps.
Mhm.
So that's why every client is moving to DevOps. Even the client which are not right now in the DevOps, they are also coming to DevOps. Okay. So DevOps is a technique which is very fastly growing. So with the help of that, they can easily provide some updated features or new features to their customers. Okay. And you said that, sorry.
I don't have any knowledge about AWS.
So don't worry, but that's why earlier I said that whatever is required, we are going to learn in this training. The basic knowledge of AWS is required. We are going to cover in this training.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Praveen.
Hi. So I have some experience in Git, Maven, Jenkins, but I want to learn about AWS. So which all components of AWS will cover?
These are the one which we are covering it when we are learning about Docker, Kubernetes. We learn about Docker service. We are going to learn about Kubernetes service also.
Okay, and
EC2 machine also we are going to cover in this training. Because in a cloud platform, we are working on virtual machines.
right. So AWS has other components as well, right? Lambda is there, DynamoDB.
That is coming under associate training, not in DevOps training.
Okay.
If I'm going to share my AWS associate training course content, those things are coming under those Lambda, DynamoDB, VPC. It is coming under those. So I've shared that particular course content in the chat box. You can check that also.
And when is that batch starting?
Which one?
The AWS associate training.
Already started. Today is the day 4 for that particular batch.
Okay.
I have already started. The timing is 6 p.m. IST. 3 days before I have started the batch.
By any chance, morning first half a new batch might be started?
Not right now. No plans for right now. I'm sharing the WhatsApp group link of that particular batch also. You can check the WhatsApp group.
Okay, and this training will go for
Go for means
how many days? 45 days.
45 days.
It will be daily everyday training.
Monday to Friday only. But tomorrow we have a session because demo sessions are going on. So tomorrow we have session. After this demo session, only Monday to Friday.
For 1 hour.
It will be near about 1 hour, depend on your question. Sometime it will take 10-15 minutes above also.
Okay, and will we be doing parallelly hands-on with you when you are teaching?
No. If you are doing it, you are not able to understand the concept. So that's my suggestion. Don't do practice parallelly. After completion of the training, do your practice. Because
If we
with that,
if we get
let
stuck,
me complete my answer. So with the help of this, you can easily understand the concept. If you get stuck, that's why I have already shared my email ID in the chat box. You can email me.
okay, but sometimes we get, suppose I was trying to connect to AWS EC2 instance where the PEM key was giving permission denied because the permission was too generic. Such,
That when we are getting that error, when we are trying to connect from one EC2 to another EC2.
no, from local command
So it
terminal
means you have
to
generated a wrong PPK file.
PPK file is correct only. I think the permissions in my Windows was wrong. So
You are getting it error message. Might be you are using a same PEM file for multiple machines.
no, I generated
It
a
can
new.
be the reason. Because the reason is that when you are using a same PPK file for lot of machine, that can be the reason. Other reason can be whenever you're trying to connect from one EC2 to another EC2 machine, you are giving some wrong permission. That maximum permission you can give it is 600, not more than that. Other reason is you can generate a wrong PPK file.
I
These are
think
the reasons.
the
Or
reason for me
other
was
reason can be your security group or your VPC settings.
okay. But if we get stuck in that kind of situation, then
If it's possible, I can take a remote desktop access by using any desk tool, but only for my students, I'm going to take that access, not for any other people. I'm going to take access.
right. So no, I understand that. After enrolling, you will be helping with me with that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Because I understand that we can see and learn from the video, but sometimes we get
If
stuck
it's
in.
required, I need your AWS account access also, so I can check from in my local machine also. I am already getting for my student whenever they get stuck, I check their issues from my machine also.
Great, sir.
So
Okay, cool.
students are going to share their login details also too.
Okay, okay. Cool. Okay, sir. Yeah. Okay, we can
Okay.
continue. Yeah.
Yes, Akshat, you can unmute.
Hi, sir. Actually, I'm from your Azure DevOps batch 180.
Okay, from that 9:30 p.m. evening.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes.
So my doubt is like here we have some same topics as there like Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform. So are these like same? Like
These things are
I just
same.
want to.
These four are same.
Okay.
But if you see here, like to work on Kubernetes, actually we need to create Kubernetes service. In Azure, we are creating the process is different. In AWS, process is different.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and Kubernetes, whatever the work we are going to do, that's it's completely same. If I talk about AWS, if I talk about Azure, or if I talk about in Google, it is same.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Docker one
Okay.
is also same, but in Docker we have one option called container registry, where we are going to register our own images also. In Azure, we have a
Okay.
separate concept. In AWS, we have a separate concept for those things. Terraform commands are
Okay.
not same for all clouds. It
Is
is
it?
different.
It is different. Okay.
For all cloud, it
Okay,
is
sir.
different. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But in
So
Azure,
how is it?
we
Yes,
don't
sir.
need to use Jenkins, Maven. But here in AWS, we need to use those things also.
Okay, sir. And with the Git and Linux commands?
So those are same thing.
Okay. Okay, sir. So how
Okay.
is it having like both certifications or like AWS and Azure?
It will be good when you're applying for a job. Definitely, you will get the first preference rather than any other candidate because you have multiple cloud knowledge. Like if you might be
Okay.
remember just few minutes before I said that I'm working on both the cloud from last 8 years.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So in order to get for suppose Azure DevOps, we have one prerequisite, right? Like Azure admin. So
No,
do we have
in
anything
Azure
for
DevOps
AWS?
also we don't have it. Whatever is
Yes, sir.
required, we are covering in that training also. In AWS also, we are covering. The only thing what I am doing it, I'm giving a suggestion to all of students. Whenever you're applying for a job, you need to have both the knowledge. You need to have cloud knowledge
Yes, sir.
also, that cloud services knowledge also, with DevOps services knowledge
Okay.
also. Because whenever you're
Okay.
applying for a job, company is looking for a person who is multitasking.
Yes, sir.
So at that time, you need to have jobs. So that time you will get more opportunities.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so
And
much.
thank you. Yes, Ambos, you can unmute.
Yeah, hello, Ankit.
Hello.
So Ambush this side. So I was asking like in 45 days, will be able to complete DevOps from basic to advanced or like how
Medium.
medium?
Basic to
So
medium, we are going to cover.
and we'll be like having knowledge to write YAML like in like that.
That's why I'm
Uh,
sharing at the end of the training some YAML documentation you can learn from there.
okay.
Okay, I'm giving a documentation of, I don't remember how much page it is, but I'm going to share a document. With the help of that, you can easily learn the YAML how to write YAML codes.
And
And
what
it's
all
very simple.
DevOps tools will be covered? Like I just saw.
Whatever is used in the market
Okay.
very frequently, we are covering those tools in the training.
Can you share that PPT
Which PPT?
or tools which we will be covering?
It is
Means,
there in this. Here is it. The list of tools which we are covering. You are able to see in my screen.
yeah. Okay.
It is even given the details in my course content also. Let me share the course content link in the chat box. You will get there also.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So means we like we'll be covering installing Kubernetes and like that configuration.
You're not going to install Kubernetes. In cloud platform, we have a Kubernetes service.
Okay.
We need to create Kubernetes service. But yes, to how to create that Kubernetes service in AWS cloud platform, that's what we are going to learn.
Okay.
Because to create this Kubernetes service, you need to download some CLI in your machine. And that CLI is called as EKCTL. And kubectl also you need to install. So how to install those things in our local machine to work on Kubernetes, those things we are going.
Like there is a concept of pods and all those will learn.
Sorry?
In Kubernetes, there is concept of pods, no? So
Whatever
we'll
we
be
are
learning.
going to learn, it is mentioned in the course content. So for more
Okay.
details, you can please refer the course content.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Mithun.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Nikis.
Good evening. Sorry, good morning.
Good morning, sir. After course complete, is any placement available?
Yes, we are going to share job details in our group. So with the help of that, you can check and you can apply for the jobs.
Okay, okay. And
Okay.
I'm a basic telecom domain. So after the course, how much you get a hike? Means like I have a 4-5 years experience.
Mithun, you are from previous background.
Yes, yes.
So you are going to consider as a fresher for them.
Okay, but how much get
So
hike?
don't that think about you get any hike for that.
Okay.
Because you are going to consider as a fresher.
Okay.
Hike they are giving to a person who is already have experience with the same technology.
Okay.
The person has some experience, but you are going to consider as a fresher. So don't you will not get any hike for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just think about the switching of the career for better thing. Just don't think about that how much hike you will get.
Yes.
Okay. Just start your career for right now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hi, Ankit. This is Sagar. Can you hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You said like prerequisite or all right, like completing this course. Is it okay for 2 years, 3 years, or how much?
If you
years
go
of
with
experience?
only AWS DevOps, then you can put 2.5 of your experience after completion of this.
2.5, right?
Maximum. If you go with both, then you can put 4 years of experience maximum.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, Pratiksha, you can unmute.
Hello, sir. Good morning. I'm Pratiksha.
Yes, Pratiksha.
Yeah, here we have multiple courses, like as you mentioned, AWS Associative, AWS Devops. So I just want to know the difference. It means what AWS
These are
Devops.
the different clouds. AWS is one cloud, Azure is different cloud. Like you are using WhatsApp. We have one more app called Telegram also. These
Okay.
are two different apps. But what is the main concept of these apps? To send message to some other person. But these are different apps. So same way we have it in market to different clouds also. One is from Amazon company, other one is from Microsoft company.
Okay.
Okay. So different clouds we have in the market. Even we have one cloud from Google also called as GCP. We have one cloud from Oracle also.
Okay.
Okay.
So suppose if I complete my AWS DevOps course, so do I need to complete AWS Associative as well?
If you want a better package, if you want more opportunities, then yes.
Okay. It's fine if we only complete AWS DevOps, right? As a freshers level.
Yes, you can apply with that also jobs.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Shri Devi. Shri Devi, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. I'm having 8+ years of work experience in the manual testing. Now I want to know if I want to switch the domain or whatever, move to job. This how will this help to me for the AWS DevOps?
No, you said that you are from the testing background. And
Yes.
whatever the testing background you have, that will definitely help you in the DevOps also, because in DevOps also, we need testing. Because how to test those applications, that can be done in the DevOps also. Okay. But yes, it's not a DevOps person part of the job, it's a tester person part of the job. But in DevOps also, testing is going on.
Okay. Do I need any coding experience for this?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Veera, you can unmute. Veera?
Hi,
Yes,
sir.
Veera.
Sir, I have not knowledge in AWS, but I learn an interest. First, any AWS basics need learn, sir.
No need of any basic knowledge here. Like earlier I said that whatever is required, we are covering in this training.
Okay, sir, but I have some doubts, sir. What is different cloud AWS, architecture AWS?
This is one type of job role we have. Architect associate is one type of job role.
Okay.
And under that, whatever the services which we are covering those things in our training.
Okay, sir. Sir, direct learn in AWS, sir, DevOps.
Yes, like earlier I said that you can directly go with AWS DevOps because whatever is required, we are covering in the training.
Sir, easily access, sir, direct any knowledge.
Easily. Veera, please, I request you to please listen me carefully. That's what I'm saying, the one which you're repeating your question. I'm saying, yes, there is no prerequisite. Whatever is required, we are covering in the training.
Okay.
Okay, there is no prerequisite to learn this course. But yes, my suggestion is where in future, after completion of AWS DevOps, you can go with AWS Associate also.
Okay. Sir, some one doubt, sir. EC2 AWS, that only some topics in AWS, sir.
EC2 is one service in AWS.
Okay.
So the basics of EC2 we are going to cover in this particular DevOps training. Not much more in depth we are going in DevOps training, because in much more depth we are learning in associate.
Sir, once they take this course and use after that, sir.
Sorry, can you please repeat your question?
This course is once a course is enough that use others, sir.
No, if you are going to pay for AWS DevOps, you can only access AWS DevOps course.
Okay.
Okay, and you will get for lifetime access only for the course which you are going to pay.
The certificate use, sir.
Yes, we are going to provide course completion certificate.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sir. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, Prakash.
Yeah, hi Ankit. Actually,
Yes,
I want to ask one thing. If I completed this course, I know how much experience we can put.
Like you have already completed AWS Associate.
Associate. Yeah.
Now you are going to complete, so you can put total 4 years of experience. And in AWS Associate also we have covered project. In AWS DevOps, we are not covering any project, but at the end of the training, I'm going to share some self-learning projects videos to you.
Yeah,
With the
okay.
help of that, you can learn those things also, and you can put those things in your resumes also. And even I'm going to share some very good sample resume which I've already shared with you also earlier. You can check those one. In that one, or with the help of that, you can build your resume, Prakash.
Yeah, I just go through that resumes, but most of them are part of AWS or DevOps resume.
AWS DevOps resumes, both are similar. That one is for few are for AWS, not few are for AWS, both are combination of AWS and AWS DevOps resumes.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Saroj. Yes, Saroj, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Saroj.
Yeah. So my question is, actually, I'm working as a specialist for one of the company.
Sorry, your voice is not clear, Saroj. Can you please repeat your question again?
Hello, am I audible?
Sometimes your voice is cracking. You can please repeat your question.
Okay. Actually, I'm working as a process specialist now, but I want to switch in DevOps. So, like after doing both the courses, can I? Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to switch in DevOps. So after doing both the courses, and currently I'm holding for 4 years experience. So after doing both the courses, can I add 4 years experience and switch in the this field career?
Yes, you can. With 4 years of experience, you can switch your career. The only thing is the project which I'm going to share the videos, you can put those projects also. And even my AWS training, we are covering some projects also. We are sharing some details. You can go with that. You can easily put 4 years of experience.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes, Uma Devi, you can unmute.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, I'm learning AWS Solution Architect now. And simultaneously, can I learn AWS DevOps also?
Yes, you can learn it. If you have time to practice both these things, yes, you can learn.
It is in the evening batch.
Sorry?
Evening batch. Yeah, a solution architect is in the evening batch.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Sir, is this helpful for me?
Definitely, it will be help you to enhance your career, Uma, to get more opportunities.
Okay, okay. I mean, any complications? I mean, morning one batch and evening one batch, no?
So that's what I said, that if you have time for practice, yes, you can. The main important thing is you need to practice.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Ramesh.
Yeah, what certification is required for AWS DevOps, and will you support anything for AWS?
Yes, for certification, we are going to provide a dump with you. With the help of dump, you can easily clear the certification.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want
Yeah.
to go for any certification after that, you can go with this particular certification. But to do this professional level certificate, it is mandatory to have associate certification.
Okay.
Okay. Then you can
Oh.
do the professional level certification.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone have any more questions? Please let me know. Okay. No question. So let's start with our demo session where we are going to discuss about what is DevOps. Is DevOps a one single service? Or DevOps is one single tool? No. DevOps is not one single service. DevOps is not one single tool. DevOps is actually a process. DevOps is actually a process. With that process, we are going to build our application. We can build our websites with the help of DevOps process. And how we get that word DevOps? DevOps is actually a combination of two words. Dev comes from development. Ops come from operations. So it's a combination of two words. Then it becomes a one single word called DevOps. So that particular process, which we are going to learn in this particular training, and under the DevOps, we have different tools. Now, what are the benefits of DevOps? Like earlier, I said that what are the biggest advantage of DevOps? Timely accessible of new features. No upgrades to worry about. So we don't need to worry about upgrades. We can easily provide whatever the new feature every 3 weeks, every 1 week, or every month. Whenever we want to provide any new feature, we just need to only update our code. And with the help of that, we can easily provide new features to our customers. And DevOps is backed by 24/7 team. We are not going to work on 24/7, but the person who's DevOps person work on 24/7 means in shifts. We have a different shifts. We are work on that. Some people work on morning, some people work on the evening in DevOps. So we need to back that particular 24/7. Flexibility. Your DevOps team don't need a full access of all these services. They can require them independently. In separate, we can work, and then we are going to collaborate those services with each other, and we are going to work flexibly on all those services. And is there any mandatory platform we need to use for DevOps? No. I can work on Linux also. I can work on Mac also, and even I can work on Windows operating system also. Any of the operating system, whichever a client want to use for DevOps, they can use. But in real time, you will see most of the clients are going to use Linux. That's why in our DevOps training, we are going to cover some basic Linux commands. So you are aware of those basic Linux commands. And it support different type of languages also. Android, C++, Node, Python, Java, Ruby. We can access different types of applications, languages also we can access. But why we are using DevOps? Because of this, we can easily provide the new features. Before DevOps, what will happen? Operation teams and development team needs to coordinate with each other. And because of that one, they are not able to provide timely new features to their customer, and whatever the bugs, whichever they are getting, they are not able to resolve those things timely. But after DevOps, they can easily do all those things easily. And that's our part of the job. We need to coordinate with each and every team We need to coordinate with operations also. We need to coordinate with developers also. Even we need to coordinate with testers also. Because if anything happen in testing, how they get information? They get information from our side. So we need to coordinate with each and every single team in our organization. So we can easily tell them that these are the issues we are getting, so they can resolve their issues. If they're getting issue in testing, so testing team is checking their code first, and the code is correct, then we are going to inform the development team, and it means the problem in the development team. So we need to coordinate with each and every single team. Why DevOps on cloud? Even DevOps can be used on premises also, but why we are going to use on cloud? The reason is security. In cloud platforms, you are getting it one of the best security features. And if I'm using on premises, it's a client responsibility to maintain those servers. Here, client don't need to maintain those servers because those servers are going to maintain by the cloud platforms. We can get our product very fastly. In a faster rate, we are getting our product. Means like I want to create a machine without investing of 0 rupees in AWS. I can start building my application. But if I want to do on premises, first I need to buy those servers. We need to buy those servers. Then we are going to do that. And to buy those servers, you can imagine how much investment we need to do that. But to work on cloud, do we need to do any investment? No. 0 rupees of investment we need to do that. And in cloud platforms, without any downtime, we are going to do that. Increase scalability. Whenever I want to increase the space in my servers, within one click, I can do that also. And on which cloud we are going to work on DevOps? Amazon Web Services. Started by a company called Amazon. In which year they have started? In year 2026. Right now they have total 32 regions. 32 regions means 32 data centers they have all over the world. And recently, last week, they have launched one more region. So now we have 32. Earlier we have 31. And in upcoming days, we'll get some more regions from their side also. Means more data centers we will get in the market. How we get information? Where are those regions we have? Here we have that. I'll start with North America. Here are the dots which you are able to see here. These green dots, these are regions. And wherever you see this red dot, this is coming. And if I scroll down, here are the name of those regions. Like this, we can see in South America also, only one. Europe, Middle East. This is the one they have launched last week. In Israel, they have launched. Yeah. Africa, we are just only one in Cape Town. Here we can see. Asia Pacific. See. coming soon, 2 we have in Asia Pacific. One is Thailand, one is in Malaysia. In India, we have 2. One is in Mumbai, other one is in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, they have launched in the November 2020. Here. So moving Australia, New Zealand. In New Zealand, we have it in coming soon. In Australia, we have. In January 2023, they have launched in Melbourne. If you want to see the full map, we can go to overview. In overview, you can see here, we have total 32 launched. And here the full map, which we are getting it. So total 32 data centers we have it right now, and 4 are coming soon. One in Canada West, one in Thailand, one is in Malaysia, other one is in New Zealand, Auckland. So it means in upcoming days, we will get 36 regions all over the world in AWS cloud platform. And if you see here, this is the leaderboard in the market. Currently, which cloud is the number 1 right now? AWS is the number 1 cloud in the market we have. And this review we got in the June 2022. After that, we didn't receive any review from the market. And what are the tools we are going to complete in this training? These are the tools which we are going to complete. We are going to learn about some basic Linux commands: Git, Maven, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes. While learning about Docker, we will learn about one of the AWS service called ECR. And when we are learning about Kubernetes, we learn about a service called EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service. Then we'll go with Ansible, Nagios, and Terraform. These are the services which we are going to cover in this particular. And duration for this particular course is 45 days. Each session is going to near about 1 hour, Monday to Friday. But yes, guys, for demo session, we have a session tomorrow also at same time. Because demo sessions are going on. So tomorrow we have a session. After demo sessions, we have only session on Monday to Friday. Session timing as per our scheduled time. Start time is always at 8:30 p.m. Start time is always at 8:30 p.m. End time depend on your question. Might be will take 10-15 minutes above also. It depends on your questions. Course fees is 5,900 INR. Course content link I have already shared in our WhatsApp group. I am going to again share the course content link in the chat. And after completion of this particular training, if you want to go for any certification, you can go with AWS Certified DevOps. And for this particular certification, yes, we will give you some help also with the help of the DAO. And if you join this particular training, what you will get from our side on daily basis, means on Monday to Friday, live training, recordings, training PPTs. For this particular training, I'm going to use some PPTs. These are the PPTs which I'm going to use, total 93 PPTs. In 94th PPT, you will get some quiz and sample resume and some other useful links you will get from my side. And when we'll complete Linux commands topic, at that time, I'm going to share some Linux commands also. You can learn from yourself also. And at the end of the training, you will get AWS DevOps document, sample resumes, interview question, dump, self-learning YAML document, quiz, and self-learning AWS DevOps. These are the things you will get at the end of the. And whenever you have any doubt while practice, you can email me. But make sure whenever you are going to email me, You are going to mention your batch. Now, any question anyone have, please let me. Yes, sir.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, I mean, just demonstration. Said first 5 demonstrations, the same kind
Yes.
of, right? Or discussed.
We are going to start practicals from tomorrow. Today is just a discussion. From tomorrow, we are going to start practicals.
Okay. Sure.
We are going to learn about in tomorrow's session how we can create our AWS service, sorry, AWS account.
Yes.
The first thing we are going to learn, and then we'll start our first service call EC2. We are not going to waste time on just only on discussions. From tomorrow, today is the first session, so we are just going on discussion. From tomorrow, we'll start practicals.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll start learning from something new. So if you miss any of this session, you need to watch the video before next session.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Khushbu Saroj, you can unmute.
Sir, actually, and my background is like operations. I'm working as a support engineer. And now if I switch in DevOps, so the previous experience will include in this DevOps engineer or not? Like DevOps.
So what is your previous experience?
Actually, I'm working as a support engineer. Okay, for 2 years I have, and 2 years in another domain. So
may I know in which organization you are working, Khushbu?
Infosys.
Definitely, that also have some cloud projects also.
Yes. They are using Azure.
Now I do one thing. You can do one thing after completion of this training. Check with your HR and switch your project. Okay. May I know in which location you're working right now?
Pune.
One of my friend is working in Chandigarh location. He worked in, earlier he was working in Oracle technology, but after learning of cloud platform, he has switched his technology to cloud platform. He filled the IGP, and Infosys is getting a lot of IGPs. I'm aware of that because my friends are working in Chandigarh location.
Okay.
So fill IGP and change your project. You don't need to switch an organization.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Ambudji, can.
Yeah, my question was like, after the completion of course, will you be able to give the doubt clearance through mail or?
It doesn't mean that after we complete the course, you can't email me. There is no deadline for that. There is no deadline that after that you can't email me. You can email me anytime. Even after 1 year, you're going to email me or you'll get a reply. The only thing is whenever you're going to email me, just mention your batch number. That's the only thing.
Batch number. Okay.
Yeah, batch number. This batch number is 180. Okay. This is the only thing. Otherwise, 100% you will get a, even after 1 year also you're going to email me, you will get a reply. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Santosh.
So like this daily session PPT we can get on daily basis or after
on daily basis? No. On daily basis. Let's say example, today I'm just completing only one PPT, so I'm going to upload only one PPT. In tomorrow's session, we'll complete 2 PPTs, so I'm going to upload these 2 PPTs. So how many PPTs, whichever we are going to use, those PPTs I'm going to upload.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Sam. You can unmute. Hi, Sam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you.
You are my AWS student. You are my Azure admin student. You are my Azure Devops student. Now you are my AWS Devops student also.
Yeah. Because of the knowledge, what you are sharing is very good. So it's like a fit into the outside world. That's why you are continuing the courses.
So yes, I remember your name, Sam. Like there is one more student that Nagva is also. He has raised hand. He's also from our one of the previous batch. Like Praveen is also there from our previous batch. Yes, Sam, you can ask your question.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. I get like here one question is DevOps, right? Similar way like a system ops also there. So which is deal with only system hardware related stuff?
Yes. This is the one which we are going to do the process hub. DevOps
Yeah,
is actually a process.
Yeah,
That
correct. The
process we
system
need
ops
to
related.
maintain.
Yeah. System ops like a hardware related, like a setup networking and all the stuff, right?
It is coming. That's the part, networking and all those things in much more depth. It is coming with that part. Firewalls and all those things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm clear now. Yeah, one more thing here. Like you mentioned, Git, Marvin,
Jenkins.
Right. So these are the Jenkins, like a Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform. These are all right. So these are all like a GI based or like application we need to install individually.
No, Jenkins is graphical use-based interface.
Okay.
Only Jenkins is graphical use-based interface. Other than that, we're not a graphical user. The CLI based it is. Command line based.
We need to install individual applications, right?
Kubernetes, we know Docker, we need to install. Kubernetes, we need to create a service in cloud platform. Then we can work on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is called as master node we are going to in Kubernetes.
Okay, yeah, I'm clear. Yeah, one more thing. Suppose like if you want to any update or developments or something required, so these are different tools, right? Like is a limitation of the tools, like we are introducing these many tools in the DevOps side?
Limitation of tools means?
Means like a Marvin, right? Suppose a development side, so like a cloud side, you want to do something updation. So it fit into only Marvin applications to update that part, or how it is?
Yes. Few tools are related to some specific one. First of all, Sam, you need to understand DevOps person is not going to work on Maven. But we need to understand little bit of Maven. Why? Because Maven is used by the developers. Why Maven is used? Maven is used to create artifact. What is artifact? We'll learn in upcoming session. Maven is used by the developers whenever they are going to use Java. Maven is only for specific to Java. Okay? Like if I'm using Python code, for Python, we have a tool called py builder. For every different type of language, we have a different build tool. These are actually called as build tool. And Maven is for Java. Okay, so for every different language, we have a different tool, and we are not going to work on those tools. Okay, it's DevOps, it's a developer part of the job.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you. Okay. Yep.
Yes, Praveen.
Just a small request. Is it possible to shift it by half an hour earlier?
The reason is not possible because morning 7 to 8, my already Azure admin batch is going on.
Oh, okay, sir.
So I'm just taking a half-hour gap.
Yeah, that is understandable. Yes, sir. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Sir.
so that's not possible. So I need to take it 8:30.
Yeah, so I was just asking, like, by any chance, can I parallelly start that AWS associate before evening? Like, do you have anything in the first half?
In evening, I'm starting. I have already batch. This is going to start just 3 days before in the evening.
That you mentioned earlier also, like, but you don't have anything in the first half, right?
No, right now it is not going on from my side.
Okay, but after AWS DevOps course, will I be able to answer AWS questions?
If they're asking that other AWS sites, like we have S3, we have VPC, no, you can't answer those things. We have IAM service, we have you can't answer because you're not going to learn those things in DevOps service.
Okay, so after this AWS associate course in the evening is over, will you be shifting it to first half?
Right now, Praveen, I can't tell about the future plans. Right now, I'm just going with these plans, whichever right now we have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
That will decide later. Right now, you just go with this one.
Okay.
Or you can do one thing, Praveen. You can buy the course which I have started in the evening. You can learn by using videos. Whenever you have doubt, you can email me. And we are giving you the option within 6 months. From the date of payment, if you want to join one more batch, you can join for one more batch for live training. You will not get the recording for the upcoming batch, but yes, you can join one more batch for live training.
That is great, sir. Then I will.
That also you can do that.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
If you want, I have already shared that A181 batch link also in the WhatsApp group. You can please join the WhatsApp group using the link which is shared in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay. Let me share that link again in the chat box. Just a minute. Where is it? Here is it. This is 181 batch link. I'll share the WhatsApp group. This is 181 batch link, guys, for my AWS, which has started from 8th of August.
Right, sir. And sir,
Okay.
like one last very basic question. What should be the approach for anyone learning AWS? Like, what should be the discipline on the routine? Like, how should he be able to work in office and as well as learn? So,
that depend on you. There is no rules that we have. The only thing is, Praveen, whatever we are learning, practice those things. And whatever the doubts you have, make sure you are going to clear your doubts. That's the more important point. If you have doubts, might be that particular doubt will become your interview question.
yeah.
So don't keep any doubt in your mind. Whenever you have any doubt, just make a note down and on the spot email me. Okay. Or you can ask the doubt in the next session also, whichever you feel comfortable.
Got it.
Okay. Because but I'm doing it whenever I'm starting the session. Before that, I'm first clearing the doubts and then I move to the today's topic. Because if your previous doubts are not going to clear, you are not able to understand upcoming things. Your mind will be there in your previous question.
Yes.
Okay. So first, always clear your doubts, then we'll move forward.
Okay.
Okay, Praveen?
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Nagba, you can unmute. Yes, Nagba, you can ask your question.
Yeah, hi Ankit. So we having session tomorrow or on Monday? That's
Tomorrow, no, tomorrow we have, on Saturday we have tomorrow session, but on Sunday we don't have any session. Then the third session we have it on Monday.
Okay.
Okay, second session we have session tomorrow at same time.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to clarify. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Prashant.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning,
Sir,
Prashant.
actually, I have 6 years experience as a Linux admin. So I want to switch my career in DevOps. So if I complete this course, I'm totally pressure in DevOps. Actually, I only idea of the Linux installation, but I don't have any experience on Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. So if I complete this course, so how many years experience we can put in our as a DevOps
Like earlier I
experience?
said that if you just only complete AWS DevOps, you can put 2.5 years of experience. If you complete AWS Associate plus AWS DevOps, then you can put 4 years of experience.
4 years
Okay.
experience. So
You
if
go with both. If only
so
go with AWS DevOps, then 2.5 years of experience.
So what are the difference in AWS DevOps, AWS Associate?
Services are not same, and these are two different types of job roles. And in Associate, we have a different services. In DevOps, we have a different services.
Okay. So if we complete this course, okay, in 45 days, so it will be good to hands-on. We can put hands-on experience. We have 2.5 years
2.5 years of
IT.
experience. Yes, you can. That's why we are providing some sample projects also, that which you can learn from your side also.
Okay.
At the end of the training, we are going to provide those things.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Anyone have any more questions? Yes, Ashwin.
Hello, good morning, Ankit.
Good morning, Ashwin.
See, I'm taking AWS DevOps course from you. So I just want to know, since you have started AWS associated class, already 3 classes are over. Is it okay if I can join today evening and continue it?
Yes, what we are doing, Ashwin, we are sharing the day 1, day 2, day 3 recording also with our students. If you are in the WhatsApp group, did you join the WhatsApp group of 181 batch?
Yeah, just now I joined.
So don't worry, my team will again share the day 1, day 2, day 3 recording in the WhatsApp group. So you can check those
if I see
videos
the
from
recordings, I'll be able to cope up with the class today, right?
Yes, and just now you have joined?
Yeah,
the
just
181 batch. So I'll inform my team. They will again share the link after I just end the session. I'll inform them. They will again share the day 1, day 2, day 3 recording. So before 6 p.m. session, you can watch those videos.
Okay,
My suggestion is go with day 2 and day 3 recording. Don't go with day 1 recording, because day 1 is just an introduction. Okay. So in day 1 or day 2, you can learn something.
Okay, so I'll go with day 2 and day 3.
Day 3 recording, so you can just learn something there, and with the help of that, you can easily go with the today's session.
So all these videos can be downloaded in WhatsApp, correct?
No, the day 1, day 2 record, the day 1, day 2, day 3 recording we are uploading in our YouTube channel.
Okay.
From there you will get it. From day 4 recording, we are only going to share with our paid candidates, and that they can only access from our website, or mobile app.
Okay.
In mobile app, you can download the recordings too, just for offline access. But in websites, you can't download the recordings. Notes you can download in your laptop. But you have lifetime access, Ashwin.
Okay, got it.
Okay. We have a mobile app for Android also. We have a mobile app for iOS also. So you can go with any of the, you are using the mobile, you can download and watch the videos from there also.
Okay. The videos 2 and 3 will be on the YouTube, and
even day 1 also there. I'll inform my team, just will end the session. They will again share the 181 batch recordings in 181.
Okay, great.
Okay, and mobile app link also you will get there in our message, same message.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Umari.
Sir, is AWS Associate and AWS Associate Solution Architect Associate same, sir?
Yes, it's the same thing. Like here, if you just see here, the one which is mentioned here in the top.
Okay.
It is same as AWS Associate, which actually I mentioned it. It is actually AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. This is the actual full form.
Okay, thank you.
The one which is mentioned in my PPT, notepad, it needs to be Architect Associate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone have any more questions? Look like no one has any more questions. So with this, I'm ending this session. In tomorrow's session, we are going to learn about how we can create our AWS account. And then we learn about how we can create our Linux EC2 version. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you.